Hi Aquarius, welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive, and we are going to jump into a read for the second half of March, all right? This will be a general read, so if you are looking for a personal read, go to The Guided Intuitive up here or in my description box. This read will be more about love, all right? My monthlies focus on what the universe wants you to know. You'll see that at the end of this video. But let's go ahead and jump into this. We're going to start with you, as it always does, right? Everything starts with you, okay? A good check-in. So we're going to start with you first before we jump into the main spread about the who, which is that other person. Now that who could be a friend or family member, a boyfriend, girlfriend, a person of interest, or one side of a situation or another. All right, guys. Let's see what's happening. We do have a full moon at the end of March, right after the spring equinox on the 20th, which is going to be on the 28th. That's the full moon, and it is it's called a lot of different things. Sometimes it's called the what did they say? The sugar moon, because the maple syrup in the trees, it's kind of like the last, it's the perfect timing for that, in order to get that sap from the trees. And then sometimes it's also called the worm moon, which brings in the birds in, which is, actually it's a perfect, opportunity for the birds to start coming in springtime and to catch those worms and that type of thing. So it's always so interesting to learn about that. But lots of good stuff's coming your way. So we're going to check and see and start with you first. All right, Aqua? Let's see what is happening. Now, if this does resonate with you, definitely like and subscribe and note your comments below. All right? All right, guys, let's take a look. So where are you at right now? So where you're at right now, this is actually pretty damn cool. We got the 10 of Pentacles and we've got the 6 of Cups. Well, you just go, Aqua. You go. This is really beautiful because I think that you're looking to see, this is actually achieving some sort of wealth and security, some sort of security that you've built. And this is actually long-term and it's a good, solid foundation. All right. Now, this could be with a family. This could just be in your home. You don't necessarily have to be, together with someone. But really what I feel here is that, the 10 of Pentacles is all about its coming to fruition. There is, just a beautiful, prosperity that is here. The kids are playing, the family's together. This could, just creating the home life and that happy way that you would like to live your life. So some of you are there right now. And then I also got the 6 of Cups, which has you reminiscing about how far that you have come from the past, moving down, obviously into the future, right? And this could be, perhaps this is the 6 of Cups. This talks about growth emotionally, that you've grown. And this could be emotionally grown by yourself or with someone else. And I always feel some of you might be self-partnered, and that's how I feel. It's called self-partnered, right? And there's nothing wrong with that, especially those of you right now who are actually going through a phase of really making some changes, setting strong foundations, so when you enter a relationship, that you're real solid within that. So that is what I'm seeing coming through. This is a beautiful place to be. I mean, really beautiful. You've made a lot of growth. You've reached some sort of point where you're feeling good and you're feeling secure here. All right. I do want to take a look at. Let me see what the soul trees have to say in terms of where you're at right now. Wow, I'm just going to take both of those. We get initiative. So the reason that you're probably there is because you've taken the initiative. So many of you are looking to perhaps take initiative, or some of you had, and because you did, you actually reached the 10 of Cups. The 10 of Pentacles here, and it's all about taking that initiative. And this could be in matters of the heart. We got the green there, which is represents the heart chakra, and then we've got the root chakra, and all that yellow is the solar plexus chakra as well, right? So this is about taking initiative, in what you love in terms of the heart with confidence, and it actually leads you to a grounded opportunity. And the next card that I got is truth, all right? So this could be speaking your truth. Because you spoke your truth, you're a lot more grounded and you feel a lot more confident. That red and that yellow signify the solar plexus chakra and the root chakra. So this is about becoming a lot more confident, speaking your truth, blossoming, feeling more confident, creating the life that you want, knowing that you've grown, and now lot of you are ready to open door for romance, okay? So a lot of you are kind of, focusing still on career, and that could still be the case, but what I feel here is that you are establishing yourself and you're feeling confident in yourself, and now you feel solid enough that you could bring someone in, within this process. So let's take a look. Guys, all right? What is crossing you? What is your opportunity or challenge? Let's take a look at what that is. Month of March, these two flipped over. Oh my gosh, there was 3. Okay, so your opportunity or challenge is, this is actually moving on after something has ended. And then this is the 10 of Pentacles. This was like that opportunity. It's kind of like something came to an end. You got the 10 of Swords, and that is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius type energy. And this has you sitting kind of on this hill, looking over into the light. Just taking that deep breath before you move on to that brand new beginning, because that 10 is an ending to a brand new beginning. Again, this is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. I kind of feel like you're focused towards the light, all right? And that's a beautiful place to be. And it was actually after something was put into an end, something needed to be transformed, and then now this is actually moving on into that next phase, right? So some of you might not quite be there. Some of you already are there in terms of this 10 of Pentacles here. Some of you are kind of going through some sort of change, and it is necessary and unexpected, but necessary for you to move on to that next stage. This opens up the door for that rite of passage, right? And so that's what I see coming through here. It's kind of like something was unexpected, but it was unavoidable. Okay, but it was necessary for you to make that move and move forward, right? In the past, away from the kind of rough waters into the smoother sailing waters. And again, a 6 of Swords. 6s are about growth, and this is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius type energy. So it's kind of like you're right in the middle. You're not where you want to be quite yet, but you're not where you have been, and that's a good thing, okay? Because you've grown, all right? So this is the opportunity that was crossing you. Some of you are already on the other side. We're all at different points in our journey here, but really what I feel here is that if you see this as an opportunity, good things can come into play. Okay, what is it that you had to surrender to in terms of the a challenge or opportunity that's here for you to move on? Yeah, surrendering the idea that you could fix someone. This is about letting go and kind of taking your hands off of a steering wheel, let others do their work, right? And that's going to be very, very key. And this could be within a relationship or situation that was at hand. It's kind of like letting go and, kind of letting and kind of seeing and letting that person be accountable for their stuff as you are accountable for yours. And, because we all are responsible for our own healing, right? So you can't help someone else heal, and that's the case. It's just something that they've got to do on their own, right? So this is about surrendering the idea you can fix someone. It's like you might be able to see something that they can't, or vice versa, and it's not your job to help them heal. It's their job to get that healing, and when they're ready, they'll come back in your life, or they'll present themselves to you, or you them, right? But that is what is coming into play for some of you. So note your comments below. Let me know if that resonates with you. What is your recent past? What's your recent past? Your recent past, we got the Star card. Here, look at you. You're focused on your dreams. You're focused on being you and your connection with Source. You yourself are going through your own healing, having faith and not giving up. And I think that's what, for so many of you, you've got that mentality. Even if you're not at a 10 of Pentacles right now or feeling it, that, I feel that you're kind of thinking and getting into the mode and having that faith and building that, right? Because from the recent past, this is what you focused in on. And some of you came into fruition within this, right? That you've grown so much, and it's a 17 card that reduces to an 8, and whatever it's doing, your guidance, your connection with Source is giving you so much faith that it's going to catapult you into that next spot. Okay, and some of you are not giving up. So here's you and your finest and brightest, right? And I really feel that you're keeping that connection with your Source, because that brings you solid ground, right? And you know what can become of that, all right? Let's take a look at what your near future is. What is your near future before you go into the spread about the other person, all right? What is in the near future for you, okay? Let's take a look at what that is. End of March. What does that look like? We've got one here. Ooh, support. 3 of Cups. So this talks about, this talks about support. This is all about, camaraderie, having each other's back. This is just, basically being supported, right? The 3 of Cups. The threes are about some sort of communication, friendship, community, and it's the Cups energy, emotionally feeling supported, right? So you're reaching out and getting support where you need it, all right? And that's what I see coming through here. What else? Look at you. We can't get you out of the spotlight, Aqua, whether, if we even tried, all right? And I say that because you're really coming into your own, right? It's really kind of carrying that victory pose, feeling successful, feeling confident is very, very key. And the beauty about this too is that others are seeing it, but most importantly, you're feeling it, okay? So it doesn't, even though others see it, you are feeling it, and that's where it starts. That's that wreath of success. That is that wand there that is right by her that is lit, right? And she is on fire, right? This girl's on fire, all right? And that's how I feel about this. And I really feel that that was your kind of your sense of strength, that you kind of leaned on source for your strength, and you really focused on that connection, and it brings you into victory, right? This is the 6 of Wands. You see how there's a lot of sixes here? There's a lot of growth that's happening here for you, and I think this is a really beautiful thing. But this is all about stepping into your own, stepping into your self-confidence, and really shining the light on your uniqueness, right? And that's what I see coming through here. Anything else from the Love Oracle that wants to come out for you here in terms of your near future? So if you're not in the spotlight now, get ready, because you will be. Now that is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius type energy. Getting support from others around you is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces type energy. Anything else that's coming through in your near future? What is coming out for Aqua? The last 2 weeks of March. Let's take a look at what that is in terms of love. What is that for Aqua? What do we have here? Make believe. Yeah, this is about, giving up the fact that things are too good to be true. Because what is happening is that whatever you've manifested here is coming into existence, okay? So I love seeing this. But yeah, this is about, really focusing on yourself right now. You're ridding of anything that's a little bit too fantasy or imaginary. You're bringing it down and grounding it on the physical plane in terms of making this happen, in terms of a relationship or situation. Some of you maybe were focusing on a relationship in a different way, and I think that you're now becoming a lot clearer and seeing things a lot clearly. But again, it starts with stepping into your own and loving you and valuing you first. And that's what I see coming through here. Anything else? Yeah, and you might be having, in terms of the situation, as you make some sort of adjustment, in the near future, we've got hot and cold. There might be some mixed feelings about someone, okay? So you might be going through, a situation with someone. But I really feel that you're focused on that reliability, that abundance, right? Creating that foundation and structure in your life, as it pertains to, yourself. And that's what you want, in terms of love as well. So I think that that's coming through here, right? It's like maybe right now that things are frozen between you and this other person is what I feel that's coming through here. There might feel like there's no progress being made, but again, you are really focusing on doing a lot of recovery right now, really focusing on, healing from the past. This could have been from a past relationship or situation. And I think that's, why, for some of you, you got that Tower card, right? Ending of a situation and moving forward. So you're healing, and whatever healing that you're going through, it was very traumatic. It was a difficult situation for you, but there was some sort of silver lining in terms of learning that was necessary. And that learning has brought you to this point of being very strong with you, valuing you. So when you get into a relationship, then you're going to bring that value in there as well. But you'll never forget that value of you. And that is what is coming through. So some of you are going through healing and kind of, treating yourself like the Empress, within this type of energy. So, Yeah, what is the wisdom that wants to come through here? Let's take a look at the wisdom for yourself, what the Chinese cards want to say for you in terms of wisdom for the month of March. Here it is. What is it? Wow. Okay, guys, we got difficult times. So this says, be on your guard against chaos as unforeseen perils or emotional upheaval are foretold. So I feel that some of you have gone through a lot of chaos previously, that you've had some real difficult times. But I feel that for you here that it's like you've gone through it and you're coming out of it, and now you're moving forward with the lessons learned from it. All right. And that's what I see here. So you've had your share of difficult times. There's no doubt about that. I myself being an Aqua, I totally understand, guys, and sometimes those difficult lessons allow you to actually elevate yourself even better in order to be able to assist someone else, whether it's in your work or, within your family, whatever that case may be, but it's to pass on those types of lessons, right? Because you've learned them, right? And these lessons are put forth before you for a very good reason. So you become not only stronger, but better at what it is that you do. Or in a relationship or situation. So do keep that in mind. Anything else that wants to come through here? Change. Yeah, you're changing from these difficult times and going through that change. Hence that, when we got that rite of passage here, things are changing. Yep, they are changing. This could be a change of residence for some of you. This could be a change in terms of a partnership. This could be in terms of a career or a job. But you're kind of restless and you're in need of some sort of change to up level, to do something different. But this is exactly what is coming your way. All right. And change is good. And what I'm going to do is how you can embrace change. I'm going to actually post my new video up here that I just did on that. You want to check that out up here, and I'll put it in my description box as well. Okay. So do check it out. It's coming for you here. All right. So let me put this aside and let's go ahead and focus on this other person. All right. Let's take a look at this other person and see where they are at. Okay. So let's move this over and let's take a look at this other person. All right. So where's this other person at? Let's take a look at this who, and see what that is. What do we want to come out here? My gosh. So this other person, we get the Five of Pentacles, feeling left out. Cancer. This is a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo type energy. This is actually a perspective of someone feeling left out. When the key's here, the lock's here, and the light's shining through so you can see it. But this person can't even see the light because they're so focused on looking down, right? Have you ever walked by someone on the street and they're looking down, right? And this is about perspective and not being open, right? Open to what's around them, open to new opportunities, but just focused in their own world, right? And that's what I see. So a different perspective is necessary. So there is a change that needs to be made, all right? So for this person, they might feel left out in a relationship or situation, maybe because maybe they brought forth some love and they really wanted the Ten of Cups, right? And they feel kind of left out of the relationship or situation, but that's kind of what's coming through here. The Knight of Cups is about motion, and this is very charming. Now there's going to be motion. If it's not yet here, what they're doing is they're going through a stage of feeling left out and they're gearing up the confidence. This is about, romance. This could be someone coming forth in motion. It could be perhaps someone that might be delivering a message, of love. There's a cup there. There's a message. Could be an email, a text. It could be, online, social media, whatever. But this is someone coming through, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. They might have that in their chart there as well, or someone around them, or they're taking on that energy. And then I get the Ten of Cups, because what they want is they want the happiness. They want emotional fulfillment with you. Okay. And the 10 is the ultimate of that. So really this is what they're kind of looking for. And that's what they want, so they feel left out of something that they really, really wanted. Okay. That's where they're at right now. Anything from the Love Oracle from this other person right now? Let's take a look. Anything from the Love Oracle? Yeah, what they're doing right now is they are getting rid of the bad vibes and they're raining down on that so they could clear the skies for the good vibes coming through, right? So that is what I am seeing that's coming through here. So they are just clearing up the bad vibes so they can bring forth that rainbow. And you know what's so really cool, guys? Rainbow, right? Look at the rainbow that's coming through here. This is what they want, all right? The ribbon of the rainbow, but they're clearing up some bad vibes, all right? So they got to clear this energy out before they come forward, okay? So Knights are all about motion. They can't come forward with love and be transparent if they don't clear that stuff up, right? So that's what I see here, all right? Let's take a look at what it is, what is it that they want most from you? What is it that they want most from you, all right? Let's take a look. This flew out. What is this? Okay, so this is contemplation. So they're contemplating on what it is they want most from you. All right, that's what I see here. This is the Four of Cups, and the fours are all about, the balance and that stability. This person here is contemplating, right? They're contemplating. And remember that rainbow? Look at you guys. It's coming from that extra cup here. Not the ones that are spilt, but the ones that's right next by this person. So before that they come forward, what they are doing is they're looking at their cup and their rainbow, how they want to come forward to deliver this rainbow, right? This cup of love to you. But they're actually thinking, right? They're contemplating, right? And that's, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces type energy. So that's what I feel here. That's what they want most from you is, they're what they want most is that they're thinking about what they want most from you, okay? How they're going to come forward. They feel that you're a boss babe, that you're independent, that you are, you make it happen, that you are a queen, and they see you as that. They see you as being very strong. They see you as being independent. But at the same time, you got love, right? That's great, but you also have love, and it feels like, they really feel that they want you to, they see you as being such a queen, right? Anything else that wants to come through, yeah. They feel that you might be moving on to the next, all right? They feel that you might be moving on, and so they're kind of a little bit apprehensive when it comes to this, okay? What is it that they like best about you? What is it that they like best about you? What is it? What is it that like best about you? What do we have coming through here? We've got the Page of Cups and the High Priestess. So the Page of Cups is some sort of message coming through of love. They miss your love. They miss your messages of love, okay? You got them thinking. You got them sitting down and thinking about love and taking those steps forward towards love, right? And so what they like most about you is the love that you have in your heart, okay? And they miss that, okay? And so the messages from you of love, right? And the next I get is the High Priestess, your connection with Source, okay? They love your intuitiveness, okay? Maybe scares them a little bit, but they do love your intuitiveness, all right? And your connection, with Source is really, really beautiful. Very, very beautiful, right? There's a little bit of mystery about you in that connection, right? But they love that. And what they want to do is they want to make amends. They want to apologize. And they really want forgiveness in this relationship or situation. So with that being said, guys, I'm going to actually create an extended for this. And what we're going to talk about is what they haven't told you yet. Is going to be very, very key. What is their next move? What are their intentions towards you? I think is going to be very, very key. What are they most afraid of, right? And, what are they most impressed by about you? And then the overall outcome. So all that yummy stuff's on the other side. If you're interested in that, do check the link below. And I look forward to seeing you next time, guys. All right? Until then, namaste.